I'm Robert Gonzalez, commander of this mission. And as commander, I hold responsibility of holding skills in all of the regions of this mission. I have skills in robotics, physics, math, rocketry, medical sciences, you name it. Because I have to make sure that all of the members know what they're doing. I'm also in charge of relaying information between mission control back at home. As commander, I have lots of responsibilities as well in piloting the ship, making sure the mission is going well, doing checking and rechecking on staff.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Deleuze, and I am the flight engineer for the USSSSS Enterprise, and our mission is to Europa. My part of the mission, I am in charge of the overall design of the ship that we are taking, and I'm going to be in charge of the fuel, the parts that we take, and I am going to oversee the entire mission as it goes through, checking the parts, anything wrong, and also as the flight engineer of this mission, I help the commander throughout the entire mission. I tell him if we're missing something, if something's wrong, and I assist him as much as I can.
I am Jake Leventhal, and I am our team's science officer. My role is key because first I'm going to be the medic, so if anything goes wrong with anyone's health, I'm going to have to be the one to make sure everything's okay. And also as the mechanical engineer on board, I'm going to be in charge of making sure all the systems are functioning properly and that everything on our mission goes okay when our robot's down on the ground.
Hi, I'm Oscar Soden, and I am the robotics engineer for this mission. I direct and maintain the robot while it's off and on the moon of Europa for the entire mission.
One of the most important things that we're going to be doing in space is maintaining our physical health. So we're going to be training to make sure that our bone density and our muscles are not deteriorating. So we're going to have a treadmill that is going to help us. It's going to simulate a gravity, and it's going to hold us down to the ground, and we're going to run on that to help with our leg strength and cardio health. And then we also have a squat machine, as well as several other machines that use resistance to simulate weight. For our technology, we're going to be using a Vex robot, which is going to be equipped with several things to help us determine if there is water on Europa and if it's possible for life to live there. So first we're going to be having an arm with a claw, which is going to help us move things around to help our robot navigate. And next we're going to have a drill so we can drill into the icy surface of Europa. And then we're also going to have pH strips, which are going to be used to test the acidity of the water to see if it matches up with water. And then lastly, we're going to have a laser that we're going to shine into the water to see if it has the same index of refraction of water, and that will, between the pH and the laser, will know if it indeed is our water that we're used to on Earth. The way that we're going to get there is by using a modified Falcon 9 rocket. And for our landing craft, we're going to be using a modified Dragon V2.
Our deep space cruiser, the Phoenix, comes equipped with state-of-the-art airlocks, a mission control room, pilot's quarters, elevators, green rooms for oxygen over the course of the 13 months trip. We have engineering rooms, sleeping quarters, supply rooms, plenty of those, and we have supply crate areas throughout the ship. We have a cockpit, we have bathrooms, entertainment rooms, because it will be quite a lengthy trip, so we need to keep our sanity. Therefore, we brought video games, DVDs. We have waste management rooms. We have a workout room. We have a cafeteria for eating quarters, and our main power source is our hydrogen reactor. What made me want to be an astronaut? See, when I was younger, I was always very into history. I was always into the idea of man conquering great challenges and progressing the human race. But I realized I didn't just want to read about it or just listen to it or lecture. I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be the one making the great discoveries and pushing the human race to greater heights, to beyond the atmosphere.
So the reason I wanted to become an astronaut is because I've had a great influence from my dad. He's a pilot, and when I was younger, we'd always talk about like outer space, and we always watched like eclipses and stuff. And one day, me and him started talking a little bit more about becoming an astronaut, and then basically I haven't gone off that path since, and now I'm an astronaut.
The reason I became an astronaut was firstly for my love of discovery. Ever since I was a child, I've loved experiencing new things and seeing new things and learning new things. And secondly, it's because of my idea that I could be the only human in existence to have experienced the awesome experience of flying to a new moon and discovering a new planet.
What made me want to be an astronaut is like when I was a child, like I always saw people going into space on TV, like with the rocket launches, and it always really inspired me. And ever since then, and like watching those videos on TV, I've always just been really interested, and I pursued my interest, and now it's actually becoming a reality.
What I'm going to miss most while we're gone is probably a lot of the people that I'm going to leave here on Earth. I'm not going to see my family for over a year.
So what I'm going to miss most from when I leave, it will probably be a hot shower where the water will fall straight down instead of floating around you.
The thing that I'm going to miss most about home is freshly cooked hot meals.
The thing I'm going to miss most about being on Earth is definitely going to be my nice soft bed at home. I'm definitely going to miss that the most.
You will be praised by your peers and many companies around you, and the human race will hail you and put you in the history books as one of our great leaders in going forth into the great beyond and vastness of outer space. You'll be up there with names like Neil Armstrong and NASA company and SpaceX and Elon Musk. And you will have great commercial success if you attain that degree of popularity.